Hey, what's up? This is the introduction to the Python tutorial. I hope you enjoy it and learn a lot. Hello everybody, or as a programmer would say, hello world. Sorry for such a bad joke, but I had to do it. So yeah, we are here with another tutorial and on Python, and we're still going through the very beginning, so the basics, and yeah, we have gone through data types. We have covered numerical data types. We have also seen print, the variable or the function delete to delete some variables that we don't need anymore, and yeah, we have seen what variables are. And if you're not aware of all of this, just please go and check all my videos so you get to know what I am talking about. So yeah, and also I have left my GitHub repository with all these Jupyter notebooks that I am using, and you can just use it to play with your code and try all these examples that we're covering. And yeah, let's go into today's tutorial. Okay, I am back into the corner. Goodbye. Okay, so today we're gonna go and talk about strings. We have already talked about strings, right? So here's an example, and strings go in between quotation marks. And as we were talking about data types, so just using the built-in function type, I can see what this chain that I am referring to, chain here, type of chain. Okay, please tell me what type of data this is. So it's telling me class string, so it is a string. Nice, now we know. Also, I wanted to mention that as we are introducing quotation marks to put a string, if we need to use quotation marks inside of our string, we need to use the other type of quotation mark that we haven't used to define the string, right? So you can see here, I'm using double quotation marks on the outside and simple quotation marks in the inside, right? So this text uses quotation marks, but if I change this to code, then it will print code in between the quotation marks. Also another link. So as I am saying always, I will link all the links will be in the description. But yeah, escape characters. So these are special characters that, for example, allows us to do special things. I don't want to get too much into this, but basically, in this case, we just want to introduce a change of line. So we print first line and then this escape character, so /n, and then this will be printed in the second line. And then if we want to indent the line, then we use /t. This is very useful sometimes. So just for you to know, and it's very common to many programming languages, MATLAB or, for example, LaTeX. I don't know if you've used it, LaTeX, to write. I use very good. Highly recommended. I can put the link in the description. Also, yeah, so for example, adding together two strings, that is something we can do, but it must be the same type, right? So we're adding strings, so it has to be string plus a string. And here we are adding my name, me, space, but it's also a string. It also contains a space, no letters, but it is still a string. And the string myself and I, right? So, but me too. So I printed, then me too, myself and I. And you see that here is a space that we have just added here. Boolean. So as I mentioned, Boolean are true and false, and true always has the value 1 and false has always the value 0. This is general for every programming language. And yeah, here you can see positive, true, negative, false. And you can see that it's a Boolean because it will be in green, and the reserved keywords that we talked about in previous videos, here they appear. So whenever you see in the keyword list, you will see them, those true and false words. And whenever we do the type, we will show bool, right? So if I do the type of positive here, and I run it, then it's also type bool. But it's only printing the last command, because I'm not saying specifically print type negative print. It only prints the last one. Some common errors that I want you to know, for example, yeah, as I explained, you cannot use the same quotation mark inside and outside in a string, and you cannot add different types of data. That is very important. I'm telling myself too. This is string and plus 45 will not work ever. I want you to pay attention to the invalid syntax and the errors. It's very, very important to understand the errors and to be able to trace them back and see why your code is not working. So here it's saying inside right here, and it's pointing just to the error. Okay, so we'll leave it here. Next time we will cover type conversion. That is a very, very interesting topic. And yeah, let me say goodbye. So goodbye, everybody. Thank you for listening to me. I hope this tutorial was useful, and if it was, then leave a comment, please, and give a thumbs up. I deserve it. I think I deserve it. And yeah, it's a good way to let me know if I'm doing a good job. So I enjoy very, very much doing those tutorials, and I hope you too, and that you learn something from them. So yeah, I see you in the next tutorial. Bye!